would have liked. Francis of Assisi once invited an apprentice to go with him to a nearby village to preach. The young monk quickly agreed, seizing an opportunity to hear his teacher speak. When they arrived in the village, St. Francis began to visit with people. First he stopped on the butcher, next a visit with the cobbler, then a short walk to the home of the woman who'd recently buried her husband. After that, a stop at the school to chat with the teacher. This continued through the morning, and after some time Francis told his disciples that it was time to return to the abbey. The students didn't understand, but we came here to preach, he reminded. We haven't preached a sermon, haven't we? Questioned an elder. People have watched us, listened to us, responded to us. Every word we have spoken, every deed we have done has been a sermon. We have preached all morning. James would have liked that. And as far as he was concerned, Christianity was more action on Monday than worship on Sunday. My brothers and sisters, if people say they have faith but do nothing, their faith is worth nothing. Can faith like that save them? His message is bare-knuckled. His style is bare-boned. Talk is cheap, he argues. Service is invaluable. It's not that works save the Christian, but that works marks the Christian. In James' book of logic, it only makes sense that we who have been given much should give much. Not just with words, but with our lives. Or, as St. Francis is noted as saying, preach without ceasing. If you must use words, James would have liked that too. I want to read something on surrender. In our bootstrap society, where you tough it up and do it on your own, and take pride in being a rugged individualist, the one thing that seems to escape us is being before God on our knees, being before God aware that we are helpless and allowing Him to assist us. Can you say to Jesus, "This burden's too heavy for me. I want you to be my co-worker. I want you to carry this burden for me or with me. I cannot do it any longer." He says if you will come to Him, if you allow Him to carry that burden with you, He promises that you will receive to rest. Surrendering our life to Christ means going to Him and saying, "I'm yours. Use me however you want to." Once you've done this, you can begin to seek His will for your life. Once we're honest with ourselves about who we are, then God can begin to remold our hearts in total surrender. Father, we invite your assistance and guidance and powerful indwelling, because we do not have the strength to be transformed into your likeness and not to be conformed to this world. May we understand more of what it means to say, "It is well with my soul." I think one of the keys of figuring things out, or what God expects from us, is to reach out to Him. Reaching out to Him through prayer, through reading the Bible, through getting to know Him. Once we get to know Him, we kind of feel, get a sense that how He wants us to be. He wants us to be honest to others, but honest with ourselves, honest, be able to have a clean heart, which means to let any or all negative things that are layering, like things that we keep in our hearts because we're just hurt, or we're stressed, or we're whatever emotion that we're feeling, we tend to keep it bottled up inside. Of being honest, and being an honest person is to be honest with ourselves, to get to know who you are, and what your issues are, and be able to work on those. And that's tough. That is really tough. I started doing the journaling, which I really, really like. I don't do it enough because it takes time, and I just feel like the whole day is just like I feel like I'm a ping pong ball. And it's good to make time to write things down, things that you're thinking about. Like right now would be a great opportunity to sit down and just what we're talking about, write it down. You could do this every time you open the Bible. Be able to open the Bible and document what you're feeling, what you got from it, like how you can apply it to your own life. So I really suggest for you guys to do that. I'm excited to start this new chapter, new book. It is a small book as well, but I'm excited to see how God can speak to us and individually. So hope you have a great day. Thanks again for watching, and leave me a comment and let me know if you've ever tried journaling before, and we will see you